Now on 12 News, a community in mourning. Family and friends come together to honor the Beaumont man who was shot while mowing his lawn. How they're celebrating his life.
Plus, Jasper's police chief responds. Hear his message after a murder case was dropped mid-trial because of police evidence issues.
And reeling in victory, 2 Vider teams take home a state title. How they're now preparing for 2 national championships. 12 News starts now.
Thank y'all so much for coming out. I love everybody. Love you too.
All new on 12 News, loved ones are remembering a man who was shot and killed over the weekend. Police say Larry Williams was gunned down Brian Lewis in broad daylight while Lewis was out mowing the lawn in Beaumont. Family and friends honored Lewis with a balloon release. I'm Jordan Williams.
And I'm Cladra Rhodes. 12 News reporter Spencer Plato was there speaking to friends and family who say Lewis was a good man.
Jordan, Cladra, it was an emotional event for the loved ones of Brian Lewis. Friends and family now hope justice will be served.
That justice is going to be served.
A large crowd full of friends, families, and biker clubs gathered to honor the life of Brian Lewis. He was shot and killed while mowing the yard of his rent house. Lewis's mother says he was loved by many.
I just had to cry because they really showed out for him because he touched them. So you can tell that he really was loved and he was a peaceful person.
Now, Lewis's family and friends are coming together to share his memories.
I would call a celebration because it's not a homegoing yet until the body is where it needs to be. But this is all his friends and all the people that loved him.
Lewis is known for loving motorcycles. He was a member of local bike clubs where friends turned to family.
It's just an extension of the family, and we just wanted to be here today just to help them, to just show them and stand in solidarity with them today.
LaShawn Proctor met Lewis through the bike club and says the group just wants to support. Proctor says although the event is to remember Lewis, it serves as an eye-opener to violence in the community.
This is something that we can look at and say, everybody says why? You know, but if we can really bring that in, and now that it's in our yard, because sometimes when it's down the street, we really don't pay attention.
Loved ones say it's been extremely difficult since Lewis's life was taken.
And my son was a good-hearted person. He really didn't deserve what happened to him.
Now, Larry Williams was arrested for Lewis's murder and is being held in the Jefferson County Jail on a $10 million bond. In the studio, Spencer Plato, 12 News.
Thank you, Spencer. In Jasper, we're hearing from the chief of police after a murder case was dropped mid-trial over mishandling of evidence.
The Jasper County DA asked the judge to dismiss Courtney Mentor McMullen on the 3rd day of her murder trial. She was accused of killing Rexy McMullen, her ex-father-in-law, in 2022. DA Ann Pickles says key evidence was either missing or improperly stored by Jasper Police. Current police chief Garrett Foster wasn't the chief at the time, but he says the evidence the DA was referring to was a shell casing. He says it was later found, but not where it should have been. In a statement, Chief Foster says there will be an independent audit of the department next month. He went on to say, quote, "This measure is being taken to ensure full accountability and to safeguard the integrity of all current and future criminal cases handled by the Jasper Police Department." Chief Foster says they're taking steps to make sure this never happens again. The DA has asked for the Texas Rangers to investigate.
Let's get an update on your weather impact forecast. We'll take a look across Port Arthur tonight on that Roofing 911 sky cam after some rain there earlier today.
Chief Meteorologist Patrick Vaughn joins us. And Patrick, what can we expect?
Well, it looks like a quiet night across southeast Texas. Just some high clouds out there right now, and that will continue to decrease across the area. Currently, temperatures are very mild into the mid-70s and the humidity is up. So a muggy night across southeast Texas as winds are expected to go calm overnight. For tomorrow in the Triangle, about a 20% coverage. Highs should be in the lower 90s with partly sunny skies. And for the lakes area, we're expecting about 93 with about a 20 to 30% coverage and heat indices close to 98.
All new on 12 News, a night of music and giving back. Thursday evening, the United Way of Mid and South Jefferson County held its Innovation Lab and annual meeting at the Pompano in Port Neches. 3 nonprofits came and competed for grants. The community and judges got to select the recipients. The Recovery Council of Southeast Texas won the Community Choice and Innovation grants totaling $80,000. The Samaritan Counseling Center took home the Community Impact Award, which meant $40,000 for them. Now, we spoke with Janie Johnson, who is the executive director of the United Way. She says they're excited to see how this money will help Southeast Texans.
Their challenge was to come up with a new out-of-the-box and innovative way to address a community need and to make that happen if they won the funds. So now we get to see it happen.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to MC the event. The United Board of Missions was the 3rd nonprofit competing for a grant. The United Way says it invested more than $2 million in Mid and South Jefferson County in the past year.
Also new on 12 News, 2 teens at Vidor High School are reeling in awards. Caden Williamson and Braden Norton won the state championship a few weeks ago.
Now they'll have a chance to win 2 separate national championship fishing tournaments. Sports reporter Holton Pepper shows what it took.
At first, they reeled in the state championship.
Let me hear it for Caden Williamson and Braden Norton.
Senior Vidor anglers Caden Williamson and Braden Norton entered the second and final day of the state tournament on Cedar Creek Lake down 4.5 pounds. Catching bass was hard to come by, but the result was the perfect play out for the pirate anglers.
We had no clue that we were on the size of fish to win, so we thought we had no shot. But we went out there and caught fish. I only had 5 bites, so it was really tough.
This was our first one this year. Well, it was just super consistent the whole year. Never won one. We had a couple top 5s, lots of top 10s, always finishing the money. To win this one was really special.
And now 2 national championship opportunities present themselves to Williamson and Norton. Nevertheless, the experience and chemistry these two have built up over the many years has prepared them for this very moment.
Oh, it means everything. I mean, we've been friends since kindergarten. We've been fishing on the fishing team since 7th grade, so we know each other really well. Have a chance to win these 2 tournaments coming up. I mean, it would mean everything.
The first crack at history will be the Major League Fishing National Championship at Grand Lake, Oklahoma on June 25th through the 27th. Then it will be the Strike King Bassmaster High School National Championship from July 31st to August 2nd.
We fished the Bassmaster one twice. This will be our 3rd year to fish it, and this will be our 2nd year to fish the MLF one. And like he said, we top 50'd in both of them, or really all 3 of the tournaments we fished. Had some missed opportunities both years, so we're just going to go out, looking to try to win it, really set the bar high for everybody else.
Having already made their collegiate decisions, with Williamson headed to LSU Shreveport to continue his fishing career, and Norton headed to ETBU to run in the 400-meter and compete in the long jump, these 2 opportunities at Immortality will be the last thing they do together and as high schoolers.
Yeah, I never thought, however many years ago I started doing this, it would be at this point. These 2 tournaments, I mean, if we could do really good in them, it'd be in the world.
Heading into the Nationals, it's an awesome opportunity. It's our last year, so we're going to try to make it the best of it. It's our last tournament together. I'm going to enjoy every moment of it, enjoy all the fun, and make a lot of memories.
To have even accomplished reaching this level of competition speaks volumes to the dedication and focus these 2 have shown, not just in the art of fishing, but to each other as friends and allies.
But he's gonna help.
For 409 Sports, I'm Holton Pepper.
Thank you, Holton. It was an exciting day for Lamar State College Port Arthur. 12 News was there as the college unveiled its new health and science building. The facility costs more than $37 million to build. It's filled with cutting-edge technology to grow existing programs and create new ones. The goal is to have a space where students will be prepared for the workforce. LSPCA President Betty Renard says the new building was needed to accommodate their growing student body.
Our enrollment has increased from 2,300 students 10 years ago to over 4,300 students now, and growing. So we've had some growing pains on campus, and this will just help us address some of those growing pains.
Renard says they're renovating another building that should be opening back up in August.
Good for them. All right, in case you missed it, 2 young men now face charges in Orange after a Wednesday night shooting. Police say they fired off dozens of rounds in a neighborhood, including spots on 10th, 16th, and Link Streets. After the shooting, officers pulled an SUV over and arrested 17-year-old Terrell Bell. They found 20-year-old Keontae Johnson trying to hide under a house. Both face felony, deadly conduct, and misdemeanor evading arrest charges. Luckily, no one was hurt in the shooting. A grand jury has cleared the officers who shot and killed a 32-year-old Army veteran last October. Investigators say Jeremy Culp pointed a gun at officers after leading them on a high-speed chase in Orange. 5 officers opened fire, killing him. 2 deputies, 2 city officers, and a state trooper were involved. Culp's family says the case highlights the challenges a lot of veterans face after coming home from combat.
Investigators say one of the suspects in a Roganville church break-in was arrested in Lufkin. The break-in happened earlier this month. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office says 20-year-old Gavin Deaton and a 16-year-old stole from 3 buildings on the church's property. Some of those items have been recovered. The suspects are facing 3 burglary of a building charges. 2 Subway customers in West Orange were sent to the hospital. Firefighters believe a carbon dioxide bottle that feeds the soda machine leaked. People were hit with the nausea and headaches. Workers quickly propped open the door and let the restaurant air out. Everyone else was checked at the scene and felt fine. Thank you for joining us on 12 News.
Remember, you can get news updates and breaking news anytime at 12newsnow.com. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.
Share your pics and video with 12 News. Just go to the Near Me tab inside the 12 News Now app and click Share with Us.